Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on the north side as the magenta Malians, we have the Duck. Spawn on the south side as the blue Roos, we have Sensei. And since we do have a Roos player on the field, let's switch out of caster mode, select the Roos player, and check out the trade bounties. Blue's heading up north, we'll miss this deer deposit, so far it's found nothing. Magenta will find the deer as well. Blue's trying to clean up some deer. Looks like I got two. And does get a third one there. This deer deposit has not been found, nor this one. Magenta has not found this deer deposit. Magenta is just skimming the deer. Blue's heading down south with this scout, and they will both run straight into the deer deposit. Blue's striking out, gets one there. Ugh, Blue's not doing all too great. Does find this deposit, will completely claim it. With the 150 trade bounty there. Oh, looks like they shared that one, but I think Magenta's doing great on deer kills. Blue was on every single deer deposit when it was alive for at least a short amount of time, and only got 170 trade bounty. Each deer deposit has 7 deer, which means 140 is guaranteed. Let's assume 140 is guaranteed. So he did come slightly out ahead, but overall just felt like Magenta did much better in that. And does need to claim now 3 wolves in order to get your 2 trade bounty or kill off 1 boar. Do now look out the Kremlin now going on up. We'll just have to keep an ear out for the wolf sound attacks. Lots of core going on up. We of course do have a mining pit here, providing, some free gold. The leftover scouts can be useful to torch down some of the stuff. Housing, you only have 500 health. Well, the mining pit does have 1,500, so we'll take a bit of time to set ablaze the mining pit. Magenta does find a wolf there. 3 health remaining. Magenta does get sword attacks there, and not bows into the local doggo. Magenta also got a good number of sheep there, which means maybe running. Nope, he has plenty of sheep. Never mind. I think Blue's also sort of failed finding a large amount of sheep. Yeah, Blue did not do all too well in the sheep collection. Does get a hunting cabin here. Does have 21 gold per minute. Wolf has 12 health remaining, 6 health, and does, thanks to the 2 scouts there, it was able to kill off the wolf no problem. Montecore is still being built. Do we see an early drone or early night? Or for stone, so it's like the Roos player design for a secondary town center. We should probably be planted on this deer deposit here, which will help us keep secured these 3 small gold deposits. Wood deposits spawn really far south, while Magenta will spawn in a triangle to the left. And Magenta will deliver the sheep to their new home, and hopefully not to the slaughter. Barracks now going on up, eyeing for perhaps some Donzo. He does have just scouts, no warrior scouts. Some damage on the mining pit. Single Donzo will keep that mining pit safe from those scouts. Bruce player finished wheelbarrow. Magenta's wheelbarrow still on the way. And Magenta's going for a large amount of wood here. Applying for another mining pit and stuff. He will need to collect some of these trees and we'll get more housing around it. Just a scout's taking some damage there. 1 Don's on the field, and a scout got pinned. Scout down, not big surprise, but the Donzo will keep the area secure, no problem. The scouts could scout this mining pit and set it ablaze. They may need to get another Donzo for this region. They are hard on Donzo right now, Blue only has scouts in the field. Going for more housing, there's a town in the center. So both sides eyeing for a bit of eco play. So let's just fast forward a little bit. More dons on the build queue for the Malians. And this scout is being pursued by the scout. Magenta may lose a scout down to 9 health. The scout will do 11 damage per shot. Or now being obtained, trying to bring it closer to the town center. Don't think it can be leashed all the way to the town center. These villagers are quite wounded. And there it goes. Now we definitely know he has tier 2 trade bounty. I'm curious what his trade bounties are at. 320. So yeah, he's going to be nowhere near the tier 3 trade bounty, so you will need to go for high trade house if he wants tier 3 trade bounty. Blue does find this wolf there, which will give him 25 gold. Donzo here. I'm not sure why the Donzo's way over there. But the wooden fortress will keep that area nice and secure. And also now has a wooden fortress here to collect this wood quite nicely. Scout took some good damage there. Fallen player is going for a good number of Donzo and going for some javelin throwers. Reese player is going for nothing at the moment. And rotate around. Mining pit has been repaired. Hunting cabin here will also provide some amount of gold generation. 11 seems a little bit too low. This is 23 trees with 24 gold per minute. This may not have been fully calculated just yet. So I can provide around 20 gold per minute. Up right here, something being pulled out over here. Scout does take some hits there. We've got now multiple archer ranges being pulled on the field. Need to get out a bit of reserves. He does have access to soon to be 4 charges of militia, so 8 militia potentially. Without siege engineers, you won't be able to break through this town center, at least not easily. Exile is now researched by the Rus. Two stables here, high trade house there. That may be a little bit too far forward. Yeah, it's hard to say what would be a good spot for it. That's probably the best spot he can go for it. But there's that army nearby. Those getting hit. Does cancel it there. Problem is, he's gonna put it in a safer spot. That's not gonna be super great, but it's safe. Those who are wondering how the hunting cabin's gold generation works, it does count all trees are nearby, whether it be chopped down or still standing, but it does not count stumps. You know, when the placement UI will count the stumps, it will not actually count the stumps when it's actually fully built. So you could try deleting this mill there and try to put the high trade house here. Or still being obtained. Council taking some hits. High trade house is almost complete. Going for some mana arms right now wouldn't be half bad. Some Roost mana arms. That's inside the wooden fortress. There's quite a bit of units here. Wooden fortress do offer a good amount of health. This is quite a bit of units there. Yeah, looks like he's going to lose the wooden fortress. He does have a number of archers here for defense to help him support out. He's focused on those Donzo. The wooden fortress can defend itself against the javelin throwers. Villagers are trying to quickly repair the wooden fortress there. Duke inside does lose 2 of the villagers. Actually, maybe just 1. Yep, loses 2. The militia not being brought on the field. The militia do get automatically improved per age, so they're much more beefy. Got some early knights brought on the field. Not so early knights. Blue should stabilize this conflict. A couple archers remaining, getting picked up by the javelin throwers. More Donzos push way forward. Got these villagers over here. Got regular knights now blown on out. They have breakthrough Malians forces. One player doesn't have enough gold to age up and needs a lot more food. And blue has stabilized. Donzos focus some hits down these knights. A couple militia still remain. Militia have now died due to dysentery. Now the wooden fortress is getting repaired on up. The high trade house is probably providing like 150 gold per minute. Yep, that seems about right. The veteran archer research on the way as well. The wooden fortress has been repaired. No weapon upgrades on it just yet. Or probably ever. Veteran archer research on the way for the roost flare. Has no blacksmith research. Malians not charging way forward. Knights are very wounded here. They're going to disintegrate. Another round of militia being deployed on out. Down throwers do focus on the archers. So 3 villagers inside, or 7 villagers inside the wooden fortress. Donzo's slowly being picked on off, but there goes these early or regular knights. They just add a lot of damage on them. Blue's on to push him back. He has nothing left. Malians don't really have a good amount of units to engage the wooden fortress, but does not get repaired on up. There goes the man-at-arms. Right now he just needs some, or militia. Right now he just needs man-at-arms. Man-at-arms would be very useful right now. The rest of the deer now being cleaned on up. Wooden fortress still takes some hits. No stone in reserve to get the castle turret research. Couple archers push forward trying to deal with Donzo. Or regular knight charges way forward. More knights pushing way forward as well. Gets hits on the javelin throwers. Wooden fortress now has been set ablaze. Maybe a good idea to evacuate the villagers. The boar only has 125 food in his carcass, so saving the wooden fortress is not critical. Does lose a villager there. Villagers do buy themselves some more life. Yes, I'm believing that he should just abandon the wooden fortress. This is not worth fighting for anymore. Only thing that'd be useful now is a lumber camp to get all that wood improved drop off. Knights going down, wooden fortress still not being repaired on up, rapidly going down, rapidly getting repaired up now. More Donzo getting picked off by the archers. The roost archers here in good numbers. Javelin throwers not so much. More of the knights being put on the field. He does have one warrior monk on the field, another one on the way. A clip of relics. Here's relic number 1. Blue scout up there. The mining pit has been spotted because you can see it's slightly damaged. And there's a future location of the Grand Flani Corral. 18 cows there. He may just keep 2 remaining cow production going just for food collection rather than trying to use farms. Cows do cost 90 gold, so they're not exactly cheap, but they do offer 500 food that collects the same rate as deer. Apparently cows also take 2 bops to kill them. Never knew that. Let's just say I never counted the number of times villagers have bop a cow in the head to kill it. Hunting cabin will go down here. Not a whole lot of deer. I know that's a good amount of deer. I think all the deer may be still alive here, or uncollected. Maybe a good idea to get the castle turret research on this wooden fortress to help with the defense. No wood stone for it. Knights charging way forward. Some spear race there. Gets one the knight's stun, but does not get him killed off. Archer's doing a good job focusing on the Donzo. Archer's following back. Got the knights pushing a lot down as well. Got 14 villagers here, so may warrant the second wooden fortress. Does get some arrow hits there. Of archers being picked off there, becoming porcupines. 8 more militia to on the field. And another villager does go down there, trying to torch on the wooden fortress once again. Here comes the militia. Clear brace there. We've got another militia charging the way forward. Another spear brace there. Knights need to start focusing on those javelin throwers. They're trying to finish off the Donzo. Second second casualty by Blue. Blue has claimed 3 relics and picked up 1 more relic. The last relic is right over here. Now got the Grand Fulani Corral. Donzo standing, fighting, gains some good damage on those knights. Who's trying to fall back there? The militia will go down. They either die here or die from a heart attack. Also, the hunting cabin is not close enough to one of these wood deposits to get extra gold income. And there's a Grand Fulani Corral now pulled on the field. I wonder how's the trade bounties coming along for the Roost player. Only getting close to 400. 415. Oops, keep on hitting my microphone. Legend has a force of 50 versus a force of 45. Got the veteran research coming on out. Blue does have a higher quality thanks to the knights, and now we got some good healing there by the warrior priest, which is very important right now. Most of the deer appear to have been claimed. Up here we've got Scout versus Donzo. And that hunting cabin will get quickly torched down. Spear brace there does stun one and kill another of the knights. Archers push way forward. And no spear brace there. Donzo does connect with some of the archers. Down throwers focus down those archers now. We'll see, may have 2 second control groups, or they're just generally attacking groups. They're splitting the fire with an adequate number. Not overkilling. We got some warrior priests here, providing some saints' blessings for these forces, giving them +1 armor, +2 damage. Most of the Donzo have gone down. The warrior priests offering some bit more durability against the javelin throwers. But most of these knights are down. Blue may want to fall back at some reinforcements because right now he's just falling apart. He has brought in more militia. He's been doing a good job of being aggressive with the militia. Aggressively defensive, I should say. The cabin has gone down. Donzo here. The Donzo could be shanked by the villager. 6 damage, -2 armor. So should be able to 2-shot the Donzo. There goes the villager though. Barracks there. Blue's not taking time to collect the berries. It's not a great food source, but it is a food source. More knights being pulled on the field, as well as more archers. Maybe a Mangonel too wouldn't hurt. At least not hurt him, it would hurt his opponent. And we do have some moose body archers now being pulled on the field. Roost players now trying to mix in some spearmen. Spearmen can be counted by archers. This opponent does not have archers in the field. They will be inferior to moose body warriors in 1v1 combat. Those opponents hasn't deployed a good number of them just yet. And he may deny the spearman production. Does get some spear braces there. Some moose body warriors started going down. Those two fresh spearmen immediately got killed off. There goes that archer as well. The jump throws are here in good numbers. Spawn camping the spearmen. Doing some decent damage there to the knights. Another round of militia to pull on the field. Archers push right forward. And now we do have melee damage not being researched by the Roost player. I'm also surprised we haven't seen any Roost mana arms. But right now, with the Moose Body Wars being put on field, the Roost mana arms will not be too particularly good. I think regular Spearmen will probably be adequate for now. But they will be inferior to Donzo. They will be inferior to the Moose Body Warriors. Donzo have a bit more health, damage, and +1 base armor. But they do cost a little bit more, costing 90 rather than 80. Which is probably fair enough. Guess I got a villager there. But it's there onto the knight as well. Knight's taking a large amount of damage from those javelin throwers. Not looking good for the Roost player. He brings another pair of militia. I've been having trouble dealing with these javelin throwers. He does have 4 relics there. There's only 1 here. Going for more knights. But it does have 28 Donzo as well as 25 Moose Body Warriors, so those knights will have severe trouble. They're also just having trouble with even the javelin throwers. This force is a little bit wounded. No warrior troops to heal that up. The secondary town center is providing some fire support, but right now the Roost player is probably just needing Mangonels. This force, Mangonels will be good versus the javelin throwers, will do bonus damage, and as well as just be generally good even versus the Donzo and the Moose Body Warriors, because splash damage is pretty good versus the infantry. Problem is, he's also lacking a bit of frontline. He just doesn't have any spearmen. And Blue does back the game now. This is Great saying, thanks for watching, and on to the next play.